minute, don't know. Got a minute of your time. Got a minute of your.
I sure gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. God of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its side. Fall down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye. Sad when no one's to be found. What keeps you eased out? What takes you off your mind? Yes, you want this, I want this. Everybody in this, we should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Take the time to recognize it. You won't leave me.
Tell me that wouldn't make you feel comfortable.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Hi, welcome everybody to our podcast from Vision to Success.
Let's freak it out. Hey, how are you?
Hold on.
Yeah, welcome.
Where we try to discuss the beginnings of a goal to the actual completion of that goal and the journey in between.
Oh, we got a juicy episode for you today.
However, I worry that we get so off track that that's not what people get. The drama.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama in this relationship.
More drama than we care to share. Or maybe today everything's gonna come out, so you're gonna have to stick around.
We are putting everything on the table today.
Okay.
Everything.
I'm excited. Okay, let's do it.
So going back to what we were talking about in the pre-show, if so I like to flex my chest. And this is just a question. For all of you, please hone in. You know, sometimes I like to, right? Let's add some sound effect.
I'm like, listen, I told him I don't need to see that. I don't need to see it.
And that's fine. But then I asked her, is it inappropriate?
I was like, yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to see it.
And she says 100% it's inappropriate for a girl to stare at a guy's chest. I don't think it's inappropriate. I think the reversal is appropriate. I think that if a guy stares at a woman's area, chest, right, boobies, then it's very inappropriate. Very, very inappropriate. But if a girl and especially if the guy's flexing, like, I don't think it's inappropriate.
So if a girl was full blown, like just looking at you like this,
I would want to know why. Is she reading something?
I wish it was just like this, like.
That's
what? She's checking it out. According to you, is not inappropriate.
No, but okay.
Talk to me. Yes.
No, don't do that.
Talk to me. Yeah. You said it wasn't inappropriate.
It's not. It's not
like a quick glance. Okay, I get it. But you are doing it as a way. Okay, let's do it.
No.
Do it. I'm here for it. We're on air, so technically our spouses are on air with us. Seeing it.
I'm here for it.
Go, do it.
Move your chest.
Do it. Flex it. You want to flex it, so go for it.
Let us know what you think. Is it inappropriate for a girl to look? No, I'm not saying stare. You're staring. I'm saying look. If I'm like, and she look, oh, okay, you can move him and look back up. I don't think it's inappropriate, personally.
Well, I don't know. It's the staring. I don't think it's inappropriate. I'm not saying inappropriate, but it's inappropriate. Listen,
that's my fight. You said it was inappropriate.
It was inappropriate for you to continue to do it, so a woman could see. Okay, let's do it. The whole podcast, I was just being like, don't do it. You said it wasn't inappropriate. Do it again. Do it again. Let me see it. Do it.
Jeez.
Do it.
This is getting so weird. Hey, what's up, buddy? Cal's on there. He takes proteins in mountain scoops for mountain gains. That's right. You best represent, boy.
First of all.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, I've been getting some serious gains.
Yeah?
Yeah, and like serious flats.
Oh, nice.
Like the Olympian diet that I've been doing.
Yeah.
And the Fitbot that I've been doing.
What's Fitbot? Oh, yeah, the AI app.
The AI app.
Nice.
Yeah. It is it's changed my life. I want to reach out to them, see if they're willing to sponsor the show, because I'm swearing by it right now. It is phenomenal. I'm excited to go to the gym. See, one of the biggest things that I was never consistent. I would always go to the gym, but I was never consistent in the sense that I never followed a program. because I was like, oh, I get bored. My mind just needs to be entertained constantly.
Yeah.
Call it ADHD, call it high definition ADHD. I don't care.
I'm so sorry. I have to quickly look at this because I have someone who's trying to register for something. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are you guys noticing? Are you guys noticing this? Do you notice what's going on, right? And she blames me for whatever. So how are you doing, people? I'm
so sorry.
Currently looking for a new host. Jonathan, are you available Mondays between?
I am so sorry. I have one of my young women in the youth program. She's
joking.
trying to register for something that she can only do at 10 a.m.
Oh, FSY?
Yeah. So she's 18. She needs to register in New Brunswick. So right now she's trying to register, but it's not allowing her to do it. So.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out.
That's a bishop question.
So.
That's a bishop thing. Bishops are the ones that pre-organize or pre-whatever.
No, I know, but it said that the youth themselves needed to register.
No, I know, but he needs to accept her. Anyways, long story short, ladies and gentlemen, listen. There is a program out there. It's called Fitbot. I am swearing right now. I'm not getting sponsored by these guys or anything like that, but I am telling you right now that it is a phenomenal program. If you want to get healthy, if you want to whether lose weight, get gains, whatever it is, get the app Fitbot and type in code. We don't have that yet. But anyways, so it'll be good. The only reason you were inconsistent is because you're too big to fit through the door. Jonathan's glazing me. I just learned that word. And I'm out of a host.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so worried because
I'm out of a host.
I am so sorry. It's just if she doesn't get in, she's not going to be able to go. So I am freaking out a little bit.
Very important. Well, you know what? While you do that, which is okay, let me tell you guys about what we have a small dilemma.
Oh, what's the dilemma?
Your dilemma.
Okay, share it. Share it with the people.
I know, but I want to be careful how I share it because I don't want to throw you under the bus either.
Okay, you can throw me under the bus. That's fine.
No, I'm not going to throw you under the bus. Because it might come back and bite me. So Maria doesn't know what she should do, not regarding the podcast, but regarding MTC Life.
I want to be part of MTC Live.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, sorry.
You know what we should do? We should just stare at her.
I am so sorry, people. This is so unprofessional of me. It's just these timings, like.
Are you guys watching this?
I know.
If you're uncomfortable right now, I'm uncomfortable right now. I don't.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm done. Okay,
You're
I'm so sorry.
Like she's gonna respond back and she's gonna have another question.
Like, John. Oh dang! I hate when mom and dad are fighting. But you do get 2 Christmases. Maybe 2 podcast shows. I'm just kidding. Okay, did you share the dilemma?
So here's the thing is, we so Maria joined MTC Life as a podcast co-host. Mm-hmm. Almost 2 years ago.
I want to say 2 years.
Dude, we were on a 99 podcast.
Yeah, so that's been. Yeah, so it's been about 2 years that we've been doing this.
Yeah, just over 2 years, right? Whatever. And so she's looking at ways to continue to grow in the company. Mm-hmm. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay. So whether it be workshop presenter, whether it be, she doesn't know yet. She doesn't know how to do it. But she's been sitting on this question for years now, like a year. And she's like, she'll come and be like, okay, I'm all in, and let's do this. And then Then I
freak out. It's like okay, envision this. It's like you're dating someone and then that person's ready for like, okay, give me a commitment. And then you're like, okay, I think I'm ready. And then it becomes scary. And you're like, I don't know, I'm ready right now. That's what I feel like.
We're dating?
No,
that is so gross. So
anyway.
Gross. So it's like you're dating somebody and then, but if you like the person, why don't you go all in?
Because it's like, I just feel,
you want your freedom. You still want to explore and experiment. That's what you're telling me right now.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not
You want to go to see other podcasts?
No, not at all. Not at all. Sorry. 1 second.
Let's just stare at her, guys. Oh,
This is so unprofessional. I know.
we're dropping views. Oh,
I know.
we're down to 3. We're down to 2. Oh,
Okay. What can I say?
okay. No,
okay,
let's go back. Let's go back.
Okay,
let's go back. Let's go back because I don't want to throw you under the bus because I think you're awesome. Okay. So about it.
Okay, so you said that I'm not ready to go all in, which is true. Like, or that's how I feel. But I feel is because the jump from where you are to where I'm at.
See, I don't accept that. I know what you're about to say, and I don't accept it.
You're gonna tell me how you feel.
I'm gonna tell you how you're feeling.
So Miguel does not like to be wrong, and he will tell me how I need to feel about an issue.
It's a BS answer. It's a BS.
No, how is it a BS answer?
I'll tell you why it's a BS answer, right? Because I don't need someone to support me from the background. I already got enough of that. If
I don't want to support. I want is to create an income so I can contribute to the company.
Again, just listen,
what you realize is that right now I am yet. Oh, look at Mike. Welcome to my life. I am yet to create income. I do a lot of things, guys. Like I am awesome at public speaking.
100%.
I am awesome at encouraging.
Exactly.
My purpose in life is to provide encouragement and hope and resources. That's where I shine. I am able to read books and to like
extract
and give you the Coles notes and be like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. But the thing is that I'm not only awesome at doing that.
Phenomenal. One of the best ones.
I've done it and I know it works.
Why are you screaming?
Yes, because I am passionate about this.
Why are you screaming? Why are we screaming here?
I am so sorry. You're gonna have to decrease your volume as you listen to this podcast.
So here's what I don't agree.
Okay,
ready?
what? Tell me.
I don't agree. If you say to me, listen, I don't want to work with you in MTC Life because I want to do my own thing. I want to go into real estate and whatever. I can respect that. And I'm like, you know what? You friggin' go for it. And I will support you. Let's continue doing the podcast because we have a good thing happening here. And it's just Mondays and you go and do your real estate and you do all that other stuff. But you're not doing it because you prefer to do something else. You don't want to do it because you're scared. And I am scared. And I will never, ever accept that as an answer.
Okay,
not from a partner. Hang on one second.
Don't make me cry, man.
No,
like,
hang on
reel it back.
No, I'm not. I told you this is going to get real today, right?
Reel it back. This is a me and you conversation.
No, we're opening it up to the Ethernet. Listen to me.
Listen, Mike is going to be like commenting. He's like, I told her.
Listen.
He's Team Miguel all the way.
The exact same thing I'm telling you is what I would tell my wife and what I would tell my kids and what I would tell any good friend out there. Fear can never be an answer to not doing something. Okay. No, because if that was the case, then you would still be 100 and 200 pounds or whatever you were before because you're afraid to start working out. And I don't know how old
you calling my weight out? How dare you?
You said it. You've said it before.
Get it right. I was 195 pounds.
195 pounds.
I lost 50 pounds.
That's phenomenal. But why did you do it?
Oh, because I was consistent. And you know what? I developed a love for it.
Exactly.
I was scared before, and then I did the small, consistent things, and I developed a strong why, which kept me through.
Love it. Same principles, woman. Same freaking principle.
Mom and dad are fighting, guys. Mom and dad of this are fighting.
When you were about to tie the knot for time and all return with Mike, you were leaving the comfort of your own home, of your parents.
For what? What are we talking about? Sorry. Sorry. Just exciting news. My young woman was able to register.
Good. Now put that away. Ready?
Okay.
Now, when you were about to get married.
Okay, tell me.
And tie the knot with Michael. Or even have your first child. Weren't those scary moments as well?
Yes, and I fought back. Tell him, Mike,
and then what
I
happened?
fought back.
What, you pushed the kid back in and be like, not today?
Well, Raquel, I couldn't, obviously. But with Mike, it was so intense and like, it was wonderful that I got scared and I pushed back and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
But you did it.
I did
You pushed back the fears and it was one of the greatest decisions that you've ever made.
100%.
So this is what I'm telling you. Imagine if you would have followed up with that fear and instead of feeding the hope and the happiness and the opportunity for something great, you fed fear. Then you would not have been married to Mike. Then Mike and I would have had to gotten married. Raquel wouldn't have been born, and then after Raquel, all those other great kids. All those.
What's their names?
The three that you have left. The three that you have left. Jesse's one of them, right?
There you go.
Hang on. Because you have 4, right?
I have 4.
Okay, so Raquel.
How dare you? Oh,
Jesse,
you have 4, right?
How many do I have?
You have 7.
What are their names?
Hold on. I know. Seth, Elias, Levi, Isla, Vida, Cruz, and Zane.
Okay, so
Ba-bam.
that was a bad example. So,
7 in comparison to my 4.
my point is that if at one point you're going to have to feed one of the wolves, and it's either going to be the wolf of fear, which is what you're doing now.
Okay, but here's...
Or, no, stop it. Hang on one second. You're either going to feed fear or you're going to feed hope and faith.
Okay.
If you feed fear, then you stop. That's great, whatever. But then you're going to miss out on everything.
Miguel is like, you're going to miss out on me. How could you like...
on this. You're going to miss out on this.
So awkward.
But
Okay.
But if you deny fear, acknowledge it, right? I'm not saying don't acknowledge it, but if you deny it and if you base your life based on fear, then you're never going to do everything and anything.
Do you think I'm doing this out of fear? That I'm pushing like
No, but your answer was BS. I'll tell you that right now. I don't accept it.
Okay.
She's like, I want to support you and I want to make you successful. I puked in my mouth 3 times as she was talking. I'm like, I don't accept that. That is BS. That is not a plan. That is not. I care for you, and I just want to collaborate, and I want to make sure that I sustain you.
I didn't say that. That's awkwardly. I did not say that awkwardly. I did say something of that caliber, but you're just making it sound awkward.
So if you tell me, listen, I love MTC Life. It's not my jam. What I want to do is really do real estate, and that's what I love to do. I'm like, dude, friggin', let's do this. Let's figure it out. Let me help you. Let's get your name out there. Let's find some property. Maybe we can invest together and all these different things. But if you're like, oh, I'm not there yet, I don't accept it. I
want to. How the heck? Okay, then do this for me.
No,
do this for me.
Because when I started, I didn't start making 150,000. Right?
Yeah.
It was a process. You're denying yourself the process of learning.
This is I am down for the process. I worry that I'm like pulling you back.
But did I ever say that?
No, but
when has those words come out of my mouth?
Okay.
Exactly. So don't do it because you think, and I had this conversation with Tegan 2 nights ago. We went to bed literally at 1:30, 2 o'clock at night. Because she sees something and then she assumes. And then when she makes this assumption, she will create this Trojan horse Greek tragedy story.
Her purple elephant.
Yes. Oh my freaking gosh. You will create the purple elephant and then blame everybody.
I'm not.
No.
Did I blame anybody?
I'm talking about her. And then she'll blame everybody, particularly me. Oh, I'm doing this because, I was afraid that you were. I'm like, I never said those words. I've never said those words.
Well, check your attitude, man.
With what? You think you're passionate, dude. I am passionate because I will never accept fear as an answer to not doing something. Okay. Ever. I will go toe to toe and I will die on this hill with daggers in my eyes.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Okay, are you ready? Because my worry is that my process may take me a long time
to figure it. Then it takes a long time.
Are you sure? Because that's the thing. I'm like, I am extremely worried that this is going to take way too long.
Then it takes way too long. Like, who's complaining?
Sounds like a lengthy breakup. It's not me, it's you. It's not you, it's me.
What is it? Maria's already knows she isn't allowed to peck like me.
Pecs like Miguel. I know Mike is always like, you gotta be careful with that working out, just because he doesn't want me to have pecs.
Oh yeah. He comes home and Miguel, get your aloe vera ready. I have never said in my entire life. I've never said. Okay, so this is taking too long.
That's my worry, man.
But that's your worry.
I know.
That's your worry. That's not my worry. That is your worry, not mine. What I'm asking for is a plan. That's what I'm asking for, right? I'm saying is that if you tell me what you want, and this is what we talked about last Monday. I
know.
Hang on one second. I said, you tell me what you want, and based on what you want, then we will create a plan. If it takes a year, if it takes 2, if it takes 3, then that's the plan. But I've never in my entire life have said, you're taking too long to learn the product, or you're taking too long to learn how to speak. Or
Okay, you ready? What I want to create is I want to do downloadables. I want to do online courses. I
Okay.
want to focus on a business that can be built from like home.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Okay.
Right? My niche, who I want to help mothers. I want to help them to kind of like bridge that gap and help them to nurture their kids, connect with their kids, so their kids can go out and like be better members of society. And same thing with their moms, so they feel powerful.
So the question is, do you want to do it through MTC Life, or do you want to build your own thing? Those are the two questions.
I want to do it through MTC.
Then that's it. Then that's the answer. Then, like, what the freak? That's the answer.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, okay, so if you're saying that like timing is not the issue.
It's never been the issue. I've never said anything about then this needs to happen in the next year or two, in the next month. Why am I shedding? Why am I molting? You are you're creating so the little hair that I have left, it's falling off. Like, you're creating so much stress.
Okay. All right, so now that we figured this out, I guess we can actually get into our topic.
She's like, this is going to take 30 minutes. I'm like, it's not going to take 30. The minute she started talking in the pre-show, I was like, and I was smirking, and then she's like, what? And I'm like, dude, like, you're not going to want to hear what I have to say. And
do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I got a whack load of things to say.
It. Say it.
Huh?
Say it.
Just work, dude.
I know, okay? I know. Okay, so the thing is, too, that I have come to realize, because I was talking to Mike about this, and I was like overwhelmed with the idea of putting all these hours, because I was telling you.
Mm-hmm.
So just to give you a little background, when I quit my job is literally because my manager sat me down and was like, I had to call in sick for 5 days in a row because the kids had flus.
Yeah.
She told me she had to talk to me about the attendance. She had to talk to me about like my quality of work and whatnot. And at that point in time, I knew I was going to quit. So my body has memory, man. Like, even though like, in my mind, I know that's not what you're asking me, because you know that I also have my family priorities and I enjoy being home. I know you're not asking me to give that up. My mind and my body is like, alert, this is going to happen and you're not going to end up in a good position. So you might as well like try to build something on the side.
All your kids are in school, right?
I know.
All your kids are in school, right?
They are, but they get sick, right?
Hang on one second. All your kids are in school, right?
They're in school.
So from 9 to 3, you can kick butt in the business.
Yes.
That's it.
But here's my worry. Okay. Like literally my worry is the fact that they get sick.
Okay.
I know. And like Mike said, well, like, it's flexible. You can put in hours at any point.
Yes. And
you can create, which I absolutely can create. And he already said, he told me when we were going through sort of the things that I do, I take a lot of time in the, I don't physically create it, but the amount of content that I have that I could create is insane.
Right.
So I do spend already a good portion of time in nurturing my business, our business.
Yeah, and you need to change the language.
I know.
You need to change.
I want to be my own island, man.
Good luck. That island's already full with just me in it. Just that island.
The hard part is that you and I are so much alike, and I'm like busy being like, oh Miguel, you gotta do this and you gotta do that, and stop being in your own island, and you have to ask for help. And then
this one is like, oh look, a pill that I'm not willing to swallow.
It's so hard to have somebody who's so similar, man.
Hey, dude, you asked for this.
Did I?
Yeah,
did I
you
ask
did.
This? Somehow we ended up in this.
Yeah, somehow.
All I need, you know what? I just need to buy one of the shirts, and I just need to show up with uniform. Let me just show up, like.
Everywhere you go, just stop wearing anything else. Take this to bed with you. Mike, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. But just take this shirt to bed. And wake up with it. I'll give you 3.
I'm like sweating.
I know.
Can you see it? I'm
Yeah.
like literally sweating. This conversation has me like all jacked up. Okay.
You guys just witnessed like what normally goes behind cameras.
Yeah, we do. Sometimes there's tears. Sometimes there's like a little bit of a fighting, I'd say.
My whole biggest thing is.
Give it to
What is pills? Give it Miguel.
As in, like, I should give him, like...
No, Miguel. Pills, give it, Miguel. Meaning
okay.
I should give it to you. That's right. I hope that's what he's saying.
Mike is like, this is what I've been telling her. This is what I try to say. This is, like, stop telling me what to do, guys. Like, you and Mike, let me be my own person.
No.
Let me be my own island.
You have no idea how true that statement is, Jonathan.
Oh my gosh! For our listeners that will only be listening to this podcast, the comment was Miguel wears it to bed, then wakes up and says, "I pee excellence."
You have no idea how true that statement is.
You know what? It's scary that this is literally the outfit that he wears 6 days a week. Like
6
he
days.
does not.
I wear it underneath my shirt and tie on Sundays. So if I ever need to get into character, just
It's your like Superman kind
yeah,
of like.
yeah.
Anyway.
Listen. I'm with love. I'm going to tell you this, and I hope it doesn't come out the wrong way. I don't care what you do.
Okay.
Because I know that whatever you touch will turn to gold. I know that for a fact. I know that. However, here's the thing.
You have to do it with me, or else.
or else you're dead to me. If you don't do it with me, you're dead to me. Listen.
Okay.
If I know your quality of work, I know the quality of person you are, and I know you inside and out. Like you are, like again,
It's
twins.
scary.
Whatever.
I know.
It's disgusting, right?
It is so scary.
Okay. So I don't care what you do in life. I really don't. Right? Whether you do stuff with me or you do stuff on your own or whatever, I could care less. Don't give two rats. Right?
Thanks.
The only thing that I care about is that whatever you don't do it out of fear.
Okay.
Because that's going to hinder you from accomplishing great things. Whether it's things with MTC Life or whether it's things with whatever it is, nothing good comes out of not doing something out of fear. So that was my only concern. So when you were talking to me, that's all I heard. So I shut down quicker than quick. I'm like, let me tell you what you're actually feeling. So that's the thing. So if you don't want to create content with me because you're afraid, BS, I don't accept it. Let's go back to the drawing board, and I will never accept that. If it's because you want to do something else, then let's kick butt on that thing.
Okay. I clearly I was wrong. This partnership is happening.
It's very wrong.
Yeah, you're willing to give me the time that I need, because that's the scary part for me. I always feel
everything takes time. Training. Like I was the best McDonald flipper, burger flipper. I said flipper too much, but anyways, I was the best because it wasn't the best one in the beginning. But but afterwards,
that's where I'm at. I'm not a very good partner right now.
I agree. You flip flop so much, and the reason why you flip flop so much is because when the going gets tough, you get afraid, and then you take off.
I get in my head. Yeah, I know it's true.
Which may lead me to believe that this is not what you want to do, because if it's something that you do want to do. People do it in spite of fear.
Well, I keep coming back,
and that's
don't
true.
I?
You do keep coming back.
Exactly.
I have a pull. I have a way to pull. I got my own gravitational pull. You're right.
Oh, please.
You're right.
I don't come back for you.
No, you do.
I come back because I'm like, we are.
Miguel is the way.
No,
Miguel is the way. I'm telling you,
This is the way.
I was at Krispy Kreme's the weekend, last Friday. I went. I want to do a workshop with students. I give them. There's a competition that I do, and if they win, they all get Krispy Kreme donuts.
Okay.
And I have a partner. I have a small partnership with the Krispy Kremes, right? And you both need someone holding you accountable to deadlines you have set for yourself. Yes, thank you.
Mike.
Oh,
Mike is like, working with you is like working with me.
What is it?
Well, you're not very good sometimes with some of the things that you like.
Right, because I have a lot on my plate. And
Exactly. And then,
yeah.
anyway, that's another conversation. No.
Yeah. Jonathan says, not going to lie, I was expecting I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. This breakup is going over great. So, going back, I went to Krispy Kreme's, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm buying, and I'm telling you, I'm buying for schools. And she goes, oh, what do you do? I go, I work with schools. And she goes, are you Coach Martinez? And I go,
and you were like, yeah.
I was like, I am. I am.
So awkward.
And she goes, oh my gosh. She goes, I don't know what to do right now. It's like, I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity. I'm like, you are. I'm like, you are meeting a
Please.
celebrity.
I know you. You probably got all giddy. That's how. That's Miguel. Like,
And no, I didn't say that. I didn't say you. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, stop. So she goes, so I bought the 10 boxes of donuts. And then she goes, have you tried the minis? I didn't even know these things existed.
oh, there's minis.
So not the Timbits style.
No, I just assume like minis, as in like little donuts.
Like one bite, it's in your mouth, right?
Oh.
And so she goes, they're cheaper and they're great, whatever. And I go, I've never had any. I go, do you have one? Or like, can I see one? Can I buy one? She goes, don't worry about it. And she gave me a box.
You recognize. There you go.
She's like, it's you. And I go, it is I. Give me the box.
Oh my gosh. He does love his recognition.
Yeah, it happened like 3 times on Friday.
I know.
I would go in and be like, oh my gosh, you're Coach Martinez. I'm like, that I am.
It's because he has like a name tag when he goes in. Hi, I'm Coach Martinez.
No, that's wrong. So listen, I think we got that out of the way.
All right, I think we did. You guys, thank you so much.
However, though, this conversation is a segue into what we are talking about today. Because I think what you're lacking is routine.
Yep. I agree.
And so I was working with a school, and then we were talking about the atomic habits. And so I've developed a workshop based on cue, routine, reward. Mm-hmm. And so for those who don't know what that is out there, it's a system where it's actually, you know how I don't like systems like, step 1, and then you can't do step 2 until step 1 is done, and then step 3, and then Mike has this 50-part process to repentance, and it's like all these different steps.
Not repentance, apologizing,
whatever. And I hate that.
It's not 20 steps.
It is. It's 37.
Like
it's 37.
It's like 4 steps.
It's 37. 37 steps, and you can't do 2 without doing 1. And you can't do 3 until you do 2. And I absolutely hate that. However, because it's just
you have a hard time apologizing. You believe that you're always right.
I am? Well, okay. No, hang on. No, hang on.
100%. He believes he's always right, so he has a hard time apologizing.
I don't have a hard time apologizing.
Really?
Anyways, we're not talking about me right now. We're not talking about me. So, anyways, so I don't like things that just take too many steps that you can't. It's just too much for my mind. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what was step 7? Oh, shoot, I'm on 15 right now. What was 16? So I hate that. But this thing, cue, routine, reward, it's 3 steps. Anybody can follow. Very, very easy. And it just flows very nicely in your life.
Okay.
So cue, routine, reward is very, very simple. It's based on Atomic Habit, which is a book that I used to own.
I was waiting for it. I borrowed the book and never gave it back. I just need to buy him another one.
So I have to borrow it back. Have you ever borrowed something and they've held it for so long that you gotta have to borrow it back? That is not my joke. That is a Chris Tucker joke, and I can't claim it. So, cue, routine, reward states that we're all creatures of habit, and for you to build a habit, it starts with a cue. So something like a trigger, in audio or video or just a sound, or visual, just something that when the trigger happens, the body goes into automatic mode, into the routine. And then once you're done that routine, you gotta reward yourself. And then it's a repeat cycle. Cue, routine, reward. Kids are built on this. So when they're like in the classroom and they're reading and teacher says it's reading time and that bell rings, that recess bell rings, they will lose their cool. Like they will lose their brain. They drop the book, they go grab a jacket and they go line up, and that cue, that audio bell, right? It just tells them the routine is go line up, and the reward is they're going to go outside and be with their friends. They're going to have freedom. They're not going to be in class learning French. They're just going to be whatever, chilling, right? So cue, routine, reward. And I think the part that you lack is you don't.
I don't have a routine.
You don't have a routine.
Yeah.
You don't have a system to build a habit for you to be consistent.
I know, because I'm like, right? Sometimes I wanna dwell on the fact that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. What's wrong with me? But in reality, I've built other systems that 100%. Serve me daily, and I do them daily. So I know. You
mentioned one last week.
Which one?
One of the things is when you don't feel like working out in the morning, and it happens sometimes, you will still take your pre-workout.
Yeah. Pre-workout is my cue.
Exactly.
That's what tells my mind that, okay, next is you gotta work out.
And what's the routine? The workout.
And
what's the reward?
The feeling.
I
feel amazing.
I'm like, you worked out.
I know, the sweat. The sweat is my reward.
Okay.
I love to sweat.
Ew.
When I work out, not in other places. You don't like to sweat?
In the sauna and steam room.
I know.
Love
So
to
I'm
sweat.
like, isn't it like that's the reward because it shows how much you worked? Oh, even better. Okay, so this is kind of crazy, but if I feel like I'm gonna throw up after a workout, I love that feeling.
That's gross. Yeah, you got psychological problems.
I love that feeling because I'm like, yeah, I push. Like, this is growth. Anyway, so I got to figure out a routine, a cue, a system. No, a cue, a routine, and a reward.
Yeah, a key routine reward to building whatever it is that you want to build within MTC life or whatever it is that you want to do, right?
Yeah, I want to, like...
Because you have time now. Your kids are in school. They're gone. They're done. So what that tells me is that not that you're not willing to, that you don't have time to put in 30, 40 hours a week, right? Let's say so 9, what is it, they go to school, let's say by 9, they come back by 3, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, so that's 6 hours times 5, that's 30 hours a week. So it's not that you don't have 30 hours a week, right? Is that something else catches your attention, your ADHD kicks in, and it's like, oh shoot, I gotta go vacuum, and I gotta go and do this and gotta go do that. No, it's killing time, it's work time. Now granted, if your kids are sick, that's different. You have to be with them. But if they're sick, they're sleeping most of the time. You can be in front of your computer typing away and creating. Like that's, again, I don't accept it. I don't accept it. You have the time now.
Okay.
Before, maybe. Kids were at home. You didn't have time to build anything. And when you were being a nurse and you were doing all these different things and whatever, and there were kids running around the house, great. But now there's literally no excuse. Mike works from home. There's no kids. They're all in school. What
do I do? Like, seriously.
You got 30 hours.
What am I doing with those 30 hours?
What are you doing with those 30 hours?
What am I doing?
Exactly. Minus like the 3 hours on Mondays for the podcast, travel time and whatever.
Sorry, I'm reading John's comment. It says, I feel like being excited about throw up is the same mindset of a mother bird. But hey, do you? Oh, man.
Don't worry, I got you. Yeah, he sits behind the podium at church because if he sat in the pews, no one would have their eyes at the front.
Listen, the saddest day is when he's released. He's going to be like all up there in the back.
I'm like, can I conduct the music?
You're like, I'll play the piano.
I'm like, I'll be playing reggaeton in my head.
Oh, my gosh.
As I have loved you.
That's so weird.
That's future bishops out there in the Harlech Ward, do not call me to be a conductor.
Because that is exactly what will happen.
I am telling you right now, we are going, I'm going to put some reggaeton on there and I'm going to find a way to make in my head. I'm just earbuds. Nobody can see me and I'm just going to.
I actually watched a video of someone saying when you love the Lord, but you also love cumbia, and it was like a hymn in a cumbia format.
Did you see? Have you seen the video that went viral? The priest dancing bachata, like tight bachata with a girl. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious.
Wow.
He just grabs her, he pulls her in, and he's like, and he's just. And it's a man of the cloth, right? And he's just like,
that is. Did you see what Beb commented? There we go. Thank you, Beb.
What is it?
She's busy serving others for those 30 hours.
Doing what? No, but she's got little kids. I can understand. But no, I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I'm sorry, Bev. Love you. But I don't accept it.
Like, I reject it.
I reject it, she is serving, and I know she serves, but there's no way that she's serving 30 hours during the week. There's no way.
I wonder if I add it up, I wonder how long it would be, because it's between callings and like other stuff that I do.
So let's say
maybe like 10.
Let's say 5 hours a day that you can dedicate to the business or entrepreneurship. Let's just say entrepreneurship, whatever it is. That's 25 hours a week, dude.
5 hours a week. I mean, 5 hours, not a week, a day.
A day. That's 25 hours a week. You're telling me that you can't build a kick butt business in 25 hours. I think
what's been holding me back, I think it's right. You're right. It is my...
Say it again, because that was music to my ears.
Relax.
No,
relax
I want you to say, people need to hear it again. Say it again. I was what?
I think what's holding...
I was what? That was what? Say it again. Woman, say it.
Okay, you are right. Sometimes, not all the time.
All the time,
Sometimes.
all the time.
No. Because you get into and you get it. This gets to your head, and all of a sudden you're like, "I'll tell you what you need." No, I am. Oh, I was so honored when Tegan told me that it's hard to be married to someone who's always right. So I asked Tegan, and I was like, "What was that all about?" She's like, "No, what I said is it's hard to be married to someone who thinks."
No, she did not.
He's always right. Yes, it's hard to be a partner to someone who thinks they're always right. That's my hiccup right there.
I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you my word on everything that I hold sacred that she did not say think. That was not.
That's literally what she just told me last Monday. She walked in and I asked her, and that's what she told me.
Tanya doesn't remember what we had for dinner yesterday. Listen, she's not gonna remember what we had, like the conversation we had a year ago.
Do you see? Do you see what I mean? Yes. Tell us what she.
Listen. She knows it. She knows that it's. She knows. She knows that
Listen,
sometimes
and when
she
he
forgets.
realizes he's wrong, he just tunes out. He's just like, you totally just tune out.
I didn't. Anyways,
Yes.
so I got five things that you might be struggling at home with. So we're gonna help you create cues.
Okay, let's do it. Tell us.
So, how do you transition?
Tell us.
Okay. What does it say? Miguel then goes introducing next the Latter-day Twerking team. We're gonna have a choir.
The Latter-day Twerk.
A Latter-day twerk. The Latter-day. It's so apostate. Okay, so here we go. If you are having, there are probably 5 things that you're struggling with right now. That are most commonly that you're struggling. And
Why are you shouting?
am I shouting? Because I'm still angry. You try to give me
You literally said 5 things, and I was like,
try to. I'm still angry, dude.
Okay, go ahead.
So, morning routine.
"Ooh, I love me a good solid morning routine."
I know. So, what do you do? What's your cue for a morning routine?
Brushing my teeth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As soon as I get out of bed, I brush my teeth. And as soon as I brush my teeth is like my go time. I always do the same thing. So I brush my teeth, I get changed, I head downstairs, I grab my headset, put it on, and then everything starts after that.
No, but what's your initial cue?
Brushing my teeth.
That's brushing teeth. You just get up and you go brush your teeth.
Because I know that I won't go back to it. If I brush my teeth, there's no way I'm going back to bed. So that's literally my goal
That's
point.
your cue. And then your routine?
The routine that follows that, getting changed, going downstairs, putting my headset on. I have a basket where I have all my books and all the things that I do in the morning. I grab that, and I do the same thing all the time. So I start with meditation, then scriptures, then workout, and then between scriptures and workout, I'll do pre-workout. So that's sort of like what triggers the workout, and then that's my morning routine.
Okay, and the reward, obviously.
Feel amazing after. I'm like, the feeling that I've already done more than most people.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Okay. What about, here's a good one. They said screen time. Too much screen time. A lot of people, not just students, but a lot of adults are suffering from this as well.
I totally get it because I'm like, I'm not perfect at it. I had to edit, or I had to like change the content that I was watching because it was affecting my sleep and affecting my mood.
Okay. So what's your cue?
To alter the content, or to what? To manage my time?
To not watch as much screen time.
I don't watch anything during the day. I usually
So what are you doing these 30 hours then? Like,
what did you think I was like sitting watching TV?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It's actually some stuff like I go shopping, I do my meal planning, I do like I clean, I do chores. I do create stuff. That's the thing. Like I work on my calling. There is stuff that I do. It's just that my systems, perhaps, you know what it is that I'm not fully intentional about working in the business where I'm like, okay, this is my business hours, but I do create things and I read and I do all that stuff. Like I work on the business in the sense where I'm learning a lot. My issue is executing. So I just need to swap to execution.
Okay.
Did you think I was watching TV all day? That's literally what you thought. All right. Let's see. John says, be honest. You spend 20 minutes in front of the mirror and be like, Miguel, you got this. You're the best. Oh my gosh, yes. He does his morning affirmations.
100%. I'm not even going to lie.
He's like, you're always right. You're amazing. Look at your chest.
I don't.
You're God's gift to the world. You're so handsome. Look at you.
I don't say those words.
100%.
I don't say those words.
Okay, what are your affirmations?
My affirmations in the morning, I'm like, you got this. So I use humor a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, right? Just to.
So you like blowing yourself kisses and like.
It's stuff like that.
Isn't it crazy how I would know?
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I'll bite my bottom lip and I'm like, you got this.
He has a personal private moment with himself in the morning.
I do. I really do.
If you were to walk into it, you would feel uncomfortable and be like,
you would slowly walk back and be like, I walked into the wrong room.
I did not want to see this.
Yeah, I'll be in the mirror and I'll be brushing my teeth and be like, man, you look good today. And I'll make sure to bite the bottom lip.
I feel so uncomfortable when you do that. It's so like.
But again,
there's no need to do that.
Listen,
not while I'm here anyway.
Oh yeah.
I just looked right there because I realized I was looking over here and I was still watching.
Ladies, look at your man. Now look at me. Look at your man. The Old Spice commercial. Have you not seen those?
I don't know. I don't think I remember.
Are you serious? It's I forget what the actor is, but he goes, ladies, look at your man. Now look at me. Look back at your man. Now look at me. Can your man do this? Can your man do this? And he's riding a unicorn and stuff like that.
That's literally you.
I know. I'm not denying it. But again, here, this is what I want to tell you guys something, right? And I know you're not going to believe me, but I don't do it because I'm actually conceited. I don't want to say I suffer, but I do struggle with self-esteem, right? I don't have the high self-esteem. If someone makes a comment, I'm done for the day. I use it to make myself laugh. I am the funniest thing to me. I'm my biggest fan. So I will intentionally do things because I've seen people, actors do it in the mirror, and I'm like, that is friggin' hilarious. And so then I'll look in the mirror and I'll play with my mirror self and be like, yeah. But I do it as a joke. Like I honestly, and then I just start laughing. And then when I start laughing, any fears or any whatever, they go away.
Yeah.
Like
humor is a good thing. Humor's tool for you.
Yeah. So I use humor a lot. Now, right before a presentation, I psych myself up.
Yeah.
And this is like when I'm like, dude, you're gonna kill it. You're gonna do amazing. You're gonna do awesome. They're gonna be eating in the palm of your hands. And I'm in the parking lot and I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I start talking to myself like it's gonna be good. And I can feel
the energy.
Getting energy. So when I walk into, I kick the door open, taking names, right? And so, but and then I do that with every presentation. Yeah. Right. But in the morning,
he's a great presenter. I am gonna have to say that people do love him. I mean, like, I'm sure if they fully got to know him, they'd be like,
Oh yeah, ladies.
No, let's not do that.
Men, look at your woman. Now look at me. Look at your woman. Now look at me. Can your woman do this?
That's so weird.
Okay. So one thing that I've done for screen time control is I put it in grayscale mode.
Oh yeah, for 9. I started doing that actually.
No, just for like throughout the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With the way that the phones and apps are created, they involved psychologists, people that study the mind.
Yep.
The psycho mind and
the psycho mind.
The psycho mind.
Okay. I don't know if that's a word.
It isn't.
Okay.
It isn't. No. It isn't.
Psycho mind.
I don't appreciate you calling me out like that. But anyways, it isn't a word. But the mind cycle, and they do, and then there are certain colors, there's certain shapes that attracts.
That's why they use red, right?
The red with the number of how many missed messages and stuff like that. Like it gets under your skin and you have to like get rid of it, right? And so anyways, this is based. So yeah, I read a study years ago when I was teaching a private school. We eat no, what is it? We eat through our eyes first. So there's a picture that I did with the workshop, and it had like blueberries, strawberries, but everything was grayscaled. There was bananas, blueberry, and whatever. And I'm like, how much do you want these foods? And there was like yogurt in there. There's bananas, blueberries, strawberries, granolas, and there are all of these wonderful array of colors. None of the kids, one maybe like raised his hands like, yeah, I'm kind of like, I want it. And then I did the scale where it just like it panned out, and then it brought back the colors into the image, and like all the red strawberries and the blue blueberries and the yellows of the bananas, right? The oranges and all that. I'm like, now who wants this? And everybody raised their hands. So we eat with our eyes first. If something looks gross, that looks gross. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Right? And so the apps that we have, there is a setting that you can actually turn your entire screen and all those apps into grayscale. And when you do so, the urge to go into your apps goes away.
Yeah.
So you're now fighting back against those psychologists and then those like psycho mind people, right? that use these specific colors to draw you in. You've destroyed their study. So because you're just a number and you're just a study for them, right? And so when you put your phone on grayscale mode, it goes away. Those urges go away. Yeah. Even something like YouTube, and you want to you turn on the phone and there is no desire to touch an app.
Yeah.
So that's my cue. And when I'm feeling that I've spent too much time, that's my cue. I'll go into settings, hit grayscale, and then I'll try and ride the day without color.
Yeah.
And my reward is that I'm more productive. Let me give you one more. Let's see here. Let's do a classroom one.
A classroom one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not a classroom. Let's do a post.
A post?
Yeah, to engage. So you include this in your morning routine, which is like reading books, meditating, and all these doing different things, right? What if it isn't a part of your morning routine? What if it's something that you have to do throughout the day? Read your scriptures, read a good book, listen to a good podcast, all these different things.
How do I do it?
How do I, again, not necessarily you, but what would be an advice for somebody to do a cue?
A timer. I use timers for everything, especially when I am working and when I am working on my morning routine. If I set a timer, it's my cue to go and do, and then I actually become more focused. The other thing is that I put headsets on, so if I'm about to do something, I'll just put a headset on.
I am so traumatized. It's the movies that I watch, right? I used to love working with headphones on. Like I got my Beats, right? And I love working with the headphones and just typing away. But then I'm always afraid that my family's in danger. Either somebody has broken
the content you're watching.
I know, but again, somebody breaks into the house or a kid falls down and breaks his leg,
and then you won't be able to hear.
And I won't be able to hear. So I've noticed that when I put my headphones on, I am beyond focused.
Yeah,
beyond focused. It's my music, it's me, it's blasting, and I'm pumping content out. But then there's always like this anxiety.
So it's not working for you.
Well, yeah, I've stopped doing it.
Yeah.
I've stopped doing it. So I got myself a sound system and I just play the music loud, whatever. But I miss putting on headphones.
You know what could help? If you curb watching the content that you're watching, that can help you feel more calm and
it's already embedded in my system. It's already too late.
It's interesting though, how like content affects you, because I've been watching. Not anymore. I got into a novella kick. So at night, I watch these novellas, right? Like Spanish soap operas. The issue with them is
don't do
that
it, people.
I know.
Don't do it.
I was all like, oh my gosh.
But
there's always violence. And they were Colombian too. So there was a lot of like drug dealers.
What do you think about the Colombians?
Sorry?
What do you think about the Colombians? You want to get canceled?
Listen, first of all, Colombia struggles with a lot of cartels. And these cartels come into the novella scene as well. And they were stressful. Like, I kid you not, I was waking up feeling like something was going to happen. And I hated that feeling. So then I switched. Now I'm into K-dramas. Those are good. I watch them at night.
K-dramas?
Mm-hmm. So good.
What is K-dramas?
Korean shows. They're kind of like novellas, but they're like Korean. They're so good.
Try using the bone including the headphones, Miguel, so you don't cover your ears. You can still hear. What?
There's bone-inducing headphones. I've heard of them. I'm not 100% sure of like
Like I put headphones in my bones?
no. So they're headphones, but the beat itself, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, David, but I think that the beat itself with the vibration are more to do with the bone, and then like you hear it somehow. Like you still hear it. I don't know. David, maybe he can explain it to you.
No, I don't know. I actually got one more here because people might be facing this, and we got time. Fights with family.
We're always fighting. This was a good one.
I know. Who, we?
Yeah, you and I are always fighting.
No, we don't. What are you talking about?
Okay, what was the question?
You get me mad. You get me really upset.
Good. That's the way it should be. Okay. Anyway, enough with the weird faces.
I'm always biting my bottom lip just to be so I don't say anything.
You know
mean.
what it is? He's constantly checking himself out on the
what?
Screen.
I want to make sure I'm still in the monitor.
You are in the monitor.
Even though I haven't moved away, even though I got a big
like,
range. You got this, ladies.
And
men.
You know, I know you watch.
Now look at me. Look at your ladies. Now look at me.
I know you watch the podcast not because you want to review the content, but really you want to watch yourself.
100%. I'm like, look at his hair. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, okay, so tell me what did you mean? Like habits with family? Like what do you mean?
Let's say sometimes te pica, man. Quieres pelear and you want to just fight with your family and there's like.
Oh, what do you do to like walk away from it or like not fight?
Yeah, not fight.
You take deep breaths.
You cock back.
No,
you make sure you loosen your shoulder and then you release.
Listen, this is what I do. I take deep breaths. I remind myself that I'm not always right and that there could be a different like perspective in the situation, and I just focus on that.
Okay.
You're like, for Miguel's like, I'm always right. What do you mean?
I know that's a hard one for me.
You know you're not always right. I hope you know that. Like, I literally hope that you know in your heart that you're not always right.
There's a 0.01% that I'm maybe wrong.
You need to realize that you're not always right. I think the few times that you are right, you're kind of like...
I will hold on to that one. I was like, yes, I'm right. I got one.
And then he thinks that he's always right.
No, I know I'm not always right. I know. And I've always known that. And I don't know if it's a man thing. I don't know if it's just a me thing. And I don't know if it's just a whatever. It's hard to admit when you're wrong. And I've gotten better.
You're still working on it. It's a work in progress.
But I'm the more
Should we call Tegan?
The more no, we're not. The more books I read, the more I realize how I am right. I just didn't know how to put it into words before.
No, that is.
You know I'm joking, right, people? Like I don't want you to have this image of me, and I don't know what she's trying to paint either. Like I don't walk around thinking that I'm always right. I'm a pretty humble guy.
He can't even get through that sentence. Can you cover your mouth when you're coughing?
I did.
You literally, you're supposed to like this when you do it.
I know that I'm not always right. I do understand. And
you're like, I am right about not always being right.
And I've gone especially good ever since this calling.
Being in the bishop.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I've had to rely on the fact that I don't know everything. Mm-hmm. And then that I rely a lot on my ward council. I put a lot on them. And then if there's a problem that we're having, and I have an amazing word council. Like I'm telling you right now,
What he means by word council is just other leaders that work with him and the leadership of the church.
Yeah, in the church we have leaderships over like the young women. We have leadership over the older sisters of the church, of the congregation. We have leaders over the men of the congregation. We have leaders so sometimes for new members. There's different whatever, and it consists of about 12 people in a leadership position. And so these 12, they're called the ward council. And so a bishop presides over the ward council, but anyways, and so sometimes the congregation we come across certain problems, certain challenges. I'm praying about it, I'm thinking about it, and I can't come up with an answer. Like, I don't know, right? And so then I will bring it to the word council and be like, this is the problem that we're having. The stake just called, and this is one of our challenges and whatever. And I'll throw it on, and I'll throw it to the word council, and then we will start, discussing whatever. And I will get prompts and whatever. And sometimes I will I got an idea, and then somebody will be like, I don't know about that. And I'm like, okay. So I've had to rely a lot on the word council, and I will go toe to toe. Like our word council in the Harley Court is just absolutely incredible. But I've been bishop for 3 years now, and it's incredible to see how much I don't know.
Yeah, which is a lot. I could have told you that. It brings me so much joy to know.
What is Miguel, the new Barry? What is it? Miguel, the new Barry White. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, the new Barry White. Yeah.
With your voice, right?
Jonathan, great bishop, best bishop around. Other bishops are jealous of our bishop. Now read that in our Trump voice. Great bishop, the best bishop. Other bishops are jealous of this bishop. The best. The best. Can your bishop do this?
Oh my gosh.
Congregation, look at your bishops. Now look at me. Look at your bishops. Now look at me.
You're like, this could be all yours.
just move boundaries. This.
You're like, you just call church headquarters. You know what? I can take it all. Let me take all of Brampton.
No. Oh my gosh. I am not playing with that thought of imagination, because that there is a way to do that, and I don't want it.
That's so crazy.
To be a leader over like all of Brampton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a stake president?
Yeah. And I don't want it. That's not one thing I'm looking. So how do you walk away from a fight?
How do I walk away?
What could be a cue?
My breath.
Your breath?
Breathing is my cue.
You're breathing.
I feel the bubbles. Like, I feel the bubbles rising.
You're starting to get angry?
That's so gross. No, don't you get when you're angry, you feel the physical reaction. There's tension, there's like jittery, there's like this negative energy.
What's your cue?
That's my cue. I focus on the feels. In order to be able to release that feeling, you have to focus on the sensations of that feeling.
But how do you get to because your initial, if somebody says, tú eres estúpida, right? And they're like whatever. What do you do? Do you have a cue to remind you, get into my feels?
Yep. It's my breath. Like I said, anytime anybody upsets me, I consciously focus on breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth.
Okay, I get it.
And the reason is because you cannot hold tension and breath at the same time. One has to give.
I always say that. Okay. That's good.
It's like, you should make that into a t-shirt.
You can't hold tension and breath.
One has to give.
Ladies.
Can you stop?
One has to give.
Oh my gosh. This is so uncomfortable. What's your cue? You walk away.
No, I look away. No, I've been doing the Mel Robbins 5-second rule.
Yeah. So you count to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then statistically, bad decisions are made between in the first 5 seconds of any conversation or whatever. Something that you may say, something that you will regret later, something that you may even do, normally comes in the first 5 seconds as an initial knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, so you got to interrupt that flow, right?
You have to interrupt it, yeah.
You want to go from reaction to response. So I think doing whatever it is that you do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which interrupts it. So now you're in a better place to respond rather than react. Yeah. For me, it's breathing. So.
Yeah, so it's helped a lot.
When I talk to you, do you do 5, 4, 3, 2, 2?
When you talk to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, and not just one cycle, but many cycles.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3.
It's not friggin' working. 5, 4, 3, 99, 98, 97, 96. 90.
I'm like, why are you turning red?
But it's it's something that is definitely learned. That it definitely and again it's going to you start to get angry or start to get upset. My cue is getting upset. right?
That kicks up the habit.
That kicks the routine,
Which
is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then the reward.
The reward is I don't say anything stupid.
Yeah. You don't have to apologize after. That's my reward. I'm like, don't say something. You have to go back and apologize.
Or get released from. just released.
Yeah. But you know what? I think for you out there, if you want to develop anything like that, just think about what you can trigger in between that time between the something happening and then your response.
You can't do anything when it comes. So here's the thing is, right? You have to remember one thing: the cue, routine, reward. You can't change the cue.
Yeah.
People are gonna get you angry. People are gonna get you mad. You can't change how they treat you, whatever. You can't help being angry sometimes. Like that's just part of life.
Exactly.
You can't change the reward. So when you're angry, but when you're angry, the reward is you want that person to get into an accident. Like I want that person to get hit by a car, right? Like that's.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, dude.
How many times have you been angry with me? How many times? That is horrible, Miguel. See this guy?
Not all. I'm not saying me. I'm saying the Ethernet out there, right? Sometimes we get angry at somebody and we're like, I want this person to get struck by lightning.
Don't take it back. You already said it. You already put it out there.
Anyway, so you can't do anything for the cue. You can't do anything for the reward. Like you don't want to feel the way that you're feeling. You want to feel happy, whatever. The only thing that you can change is the routine. That's the only thing that you can change. So when you're angry, which is your cue, you breathe.
Yep.
Right? When I'm angry, that's my cue, is I count down.
I should work on getting you angry. And then I want to watch you as you count.
Oh,
I'm like, do you go into your mind and do you look up and count?
No, I count in my head. I'm looking at you, but I'm counting. I've never done it with you. You've never gotten me that angry.
I need to work on that then.
Why would you want to do? Why would
I want to see you real angry.
No, you don't.
Ooh, okay. Now that's it.
No, you don't. No, I'm not being cheeky. I don't like angry Miguel.
It's because you're so happy. So the other turn is pretty intense, I'm sure.
Yeah, the other side is like, I'm out. Let me start destroying things.
Okay, so question. When's the last time you were angry? Full-blown Hulk angry.
I put a hole in the wall.
No, but when was the last time? You're like the other day, yesterday.
So there are 3 walls in my house that have a hole in the wall.
And that's with your anger?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So but I'm sorry.
I am concerned for taking in the kids.
I would never. But it's and it wasn't towards them. It was just something that was happening, and I couldn't control it, and I just got and again,
you needed to release.
It was a release. Yeah,
okay.
It was definitely a release, and it wasn't towards kids or family. I don't think
you're let me clear that up in case there's rumors.
Oh, listen, I know how fast things can spread, so let me just make it perfectly clear. I wasn't angry, and it wasn't towards them. Like they've never made me that angry. It was just situations with it was a combination of a whole bunch of stuff. So out of the 3, one of them, I'm not proud of it, but it was a video game.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
I kept losing.
And you know what he did? He blamed it on his youngest son.
I did. I did do that.
Oh my gosh,
because Tegan's not going to get angry with me. I mean, she's not going to get angry with the kids. She would get angry with me. So when she came home and she saw the hole, I'd be like, did you see what the kids did?
And you were like, no, what happened?
I'm like, so I'm a liar too. Let's just establish that. But I lied out of fear. If you know Tegan, I lied out of fear. It was
my gosh.
It was a survival mode.
Oh, that game was Clash of the Titans, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It was about Clash of Clans.
Oh, Clash
no, not Clash of Royal Clash Royale. That's it.
I'm pretty sure you had to uninstall it.
I did.
You were not allowed to play that game anymore.
I did. That was my trigger. I was done. And so I deleted it. And I haven't put it back since. And that was about over a year ago.
All right. I feel like we've accomplished a lot today.
We have we've taken you on a tour. Iski, if you're out there, because we're in bed with him right now.
Okay.
Because he takes us into bed, right?
Yes.
So Iski.
Oh my gosh.
Look at your girl. Look at me. Now
Oh, you
look
should
at
say
your
listen.
girl.
I don't think he watches it. He might be listening.
No, he
so-
watches it. Yeah, he watches it. So look at your girl.
What do you do your like peck stuff while you say it?
What's that?
Do your like peck stuff so he can watch.
Let me can there's a process here first.
Sorry.
I can't just do the peck. I gotta introduce
All right, let me
the
take
peck.
it back. Let me take it
Ready?
back.
So Iski, look at your girl. Look at me. I'm sorry.
On that note, let's end off here. Thank you so much for sticking around with us in our process and what we shared.
That was a very interesting podcast.
It was very interesting. We
Yeah.
aired out our dirty laundry.
We apologize for everything that you heard and saw today.
Anyway, what did you learn today? What was your takeaway today?
That you're a chicken.
Shut your face.
That you're a
Do you
chicken.
see this guy?
That you won't do
Can
things
you-
because you're a chicken. You will do Tough Mudder. You will wake up at 4 in the morning and kick butt to the point of throwing up. But you can't write simple content and work with Miguel Martinez because you are afraid. You are a chicken.
Are you done?
Yeah, I did.
Are you done?
Yeah, now I am. No, I'm not. You are a poulet en français.
Do it.
You are
14 more seconds.
a gallina en español.
Españole. Gosh.
Follow us.
Hi, guys. Thank you for sticking around with us.
Oh, that's up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, please. We need the sponsorship.
We need money.
Get a minute, don't know. Get a minute of your time. Get a minute of your.
Hush up, gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my sight. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. God of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its sides. Fall down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye.